is someone who doesn't understand no. Because when I told him no, I don't want to sleep with you, I don't want to talk to you anymore, I booked a hotel, he kept saying about all these kids, about having sex on the beach. I was like, are you okay? About having sex on the Mozambique beach, that his penis is so big, stuff like that. It was like just funny. We weren't together. I never said I'm interested in dating him. And he's not the same person on the YouTube and in real life. He's not nice. He's just nice when he needs you, when he needs something from you. He's also so cheap. He makes a lot of money, but he's wearing the same clothes every day, the same pants without wearing underwear, which is disgusting for me, and you can smell it.
What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? I'm always coming out to reframe, to tell people in this combobulatic way that you can understand that I'm not going to discuss anyone. I'm going to make sure that you are getting all the points. Mimicry and vividly will come to you. Look at how now everything is coming out. The guy doesn't wear underwears. The guy is always wearing his own reputation of the all clothes, always. He's always repeating and repeating, and I'm always telling to the people, Kenge, whenever he's just, he cannot even sense, even whenever they have a party, people have come from various sides. Kenge is out putting the cucumbers to shake in front of people. Even no underwear is, I'm told you, is thinking like a toilet. You never heard about it. Kenge cannot pass across to you. I cannot pass besides you 2 times without telling him, the way I see how the climate is going, it's gonna be raining feces somewhere. You know, have you ever imagined a person who uses the leaves and doesn't wear underwear? I think you can narrate. Look at how he's acting, and even everyone, even a Mzungu, imagine a Mzungu, imagine telling the people the truth as what is this guy is. And how this guy is trying to do. It's procombulation and a protestic way of, you can just say, this is a person who is gunistic. Gunifying everything to make sure that, oh, this kind of thing's gonna be good this way and that way. Whenever I say Kenge was promoting that, oh, I have a brand of clothes that I'm fabricating them or manufacturing them from an industry at Mombasa. I employed my friends who were in high school and we ever played much of the guys. I respected them. I ever lived at their home because I could not come to Nyabuhanse. During that time, my father was procombulant. My father was so aggressive beyond nature. I could not come to the village. I was just staying to my friends there, and they accommodated me well. So I gave my friend a place, so as we booked at a place we hired, so as we can just make the fabrics. And every day, every time is depending on the donation of clothes to come from the US, to come from various parts of the world, so as he can just wear and come outside here to tell us, this is what I'm selling. Imagine going even to the lives, putting his own advertisement, and he's advertising for some people, and he's the one who is coming out to tell us, oh, YouTubers from Nyabuhanse, I don't recommend you to do these adverts because they will have much of and control you. I don't like that one. Yet he's the one who is doing it, because he's advertising people's clothes, not his. And he's coming out to tell us, oh, what to do. And whenever we discover this is the reality of Kenge, whenever we are enlightened to know this is Kenge's behavior, and Kenge must go. Everything that comes to our own minds talking about Kenge, Kenge must go. Everything that has been occurring to the village, bringing visitors to antagonize our own people at the village who are the just molesters, Kenge must go. Anything that is ongoing unto the village that is not equally to our own assumption, Kenge must go. And that's the real fact about it. Whenever Kenge knows that, okay, I'm going to a club, I'm going somewhere so as I can see something from that club, he always comes out whenever he goes to the club at night. He's only wearing, have you ever seen a video that he was kissing the prostitutes at the street, talking about this is the behavior that's ongoing onto the street, while he's part of that behavior ongoing in that street? You can just remember, and I'm always telling you, look at how he was cladding. The cucumbers were shaking onto the camera so as people can relate. Are you with the cucumbers, real cucumbers of chewing, or which kind of it? And he's always telling about even this kind of a trench town grandfather coming to Kenya so as he can just introduce that are the followers of Kenge, because Kenge told them, if you want to be loved, make sure that this procombulation way of sucking it, the cucumbers, and making sure that everything on lubricating. Have you ever seen about the lubrication of the mechanics? People here are now putting themselves, their mouths are being put into a condition of a lubricant, so as they can lubricate the cucumbers. And whenever now they want to swallow, everything will be very fantastic. Now, whenever he's just going to the street and is going to show people that, oh, this is how I have, can I act? And I told you, Kenge, if he has never acted PORN videos, only God knows. Only God knows. Because even how the ladies are saying, whenever he meets you, he just put the cucumbers besides you so as you can feel the impact. And whenever you can just a little bit just your body got into contact, you start oh my God, the cucumbers are carelessly hanging here. And whenever we say that a man, right now I have even boxers. Kenge, where are you? I can leave for you some 3 or 4 boxers here, so as you cannot embarrass us and outside there. Because every clan, every people, they have their own people who can just make sure that you are representing us outside there. You are representing the boy child from the village to the outside of the nation. The Mwangu is representing us outside there in terms of girl child from the village. But now you are having a bad habit. Why can't you change it? Why can't you reframe yourself and know that what I'm doing, I have to do it qualifiedly and in a systematically a way, vividly? We are here, even ladies, they know. If you have seen ever Kenge somewhere, maybe like right now he's in Argentina. Right now, everything that's ongoing onto the street, they have already known him. We have a black African here with the 2-3 dreads, and is just loitering here. And everyone now has a varied importation to talk about this guy has some of the clothes that whenever he wears them, he's coming for didism to the streets. Kenge will never change apart from changing his own attitude. And that is the same class. The people who are coming to our village, they're of the same class and standard. That what I want to go and do, it's only to hang my carelessly hanging cucumbers and carelessly hanging tear gases, which are on a confrontation zone, to make sure that whenever I go there, I'll use them equivalently to the system. And everyone now is elated. All ladies are now elated. And they know if they see this kind of a goon, look at what he did to somebody called Priya Sharma. Look at what he did. Look at whenever he goes to Mozambique. Look at, do you know whenever now he could not have a girlfriend called Argentinian long nose? Who knows what was he doing? Who knows the specification of Kenge, what was ever been doing before he could just get Argentinian long nose? If these are 2, 3, 4, 5 ladies complaining and we have got the information, what about who doesn't have that platform to tell? It is disgusting. It is totally programmatic, and we are thrown into an imbroglio. And the people has to understand that. Because if a lady can say it, this person is dirty. This person doesn't wash himself. He's just going to sniff and take some of drugs, so as whenever it comes to the people and to the video, he's saying, hey, put music, mama. Hey, that music again. Hey. Oh, we are firing. Very unpropitious. Antagonistically, we can say, Kenge, this is your time to change, and we are here to change you, whether you like it or not. We are here to make sure that, Kenge, if you do not change, we have to shift a change that can change you in an changeable way. Look at how the lady she is talking. Whenever Kenge knows that, oh, today I have dry spells, I have to go and put a lady in a wheelbarrow form. I have to put a lady in a, I don't know, cow form. I have to put a lady in which kind of a form, so as I can just have my own digitization with such kind of a person. He's acting like a romantic gentleman. Let me tell you a story. When Kenge was ever at the villa and no one like Argentina Longnose was ever coming, you could see at your own expectations. Kenge has signs and symptoms of dry spell. Signs number 1. Kenge doesn't sit down for the cucumber to settle, because it is tinching every time, tinching every time, tinching every time. For us to have a change of it, Kenge doesn't have to sit down, because it will change. And tinging, I mean, it will tinge. And whenever he walks, he has to walk from one place to another, so as he can put himself in a motion and it will settle. Number 2, if he is so rude and aggressive that day, he doesn't want anyone to come across him, he's in a dry spell. Number 3, if you see him acting like I'm sick, he cannot come and pay even workers who are working for him, telling that Gitriva go and pay these people, he's in a dry spell. Maybe he's using some of, we can call them, towels to digitize himself. Number 4, if you see Kenge in a dry spell and you want to know this kind of a sign, whenever she sees a lady and she's always talking about, oh, where have you been, and to the video, know that it's a sign of lulling that kind of a person to this kind of a scenario. Now let me give you the symptoms. Symptoms, whenever now the signs are already, they are now coming out. Now the symptoms are here. Kenge act normally and very romantic to you if he knows that he wants something meticulous from you. If he wants to antagonize your body and make sure that he wants to use your body properly and gently, he can spend whatever you want, so as he can get whatever he needs. This is where I quote and I put a story here. Look at whenever the sausage girl with Minnie Howie, whenever they arrived onto this village, and they came, Mayugno gave them a shout out. And that shout out, they were introduced to Kenge and to his villa. What happened in the first day? Go check the video. Some years ago, like 1 point something years ago, like 2 years ago. What did it happen? Kenge was looking at the buttocks. Kenge was looking, oh, these shaking objects, these added advantage certificate behind this lady. How can I antagonize it? How can I do so as I can take this lady? He can give you a shout out for free for years. He acts very normally. He cannot even ask you who brought you here, or doesn't have such kind of the questions. Because those are the signs have already occurred. Now, whatever is coming is the symptoms. Now the symptoms is, he can give you the shout out at any time. He can only even tag you entire videos. Even for every time you just with him, he will ever tag you in terms of the YouTube content creation. The second symptom. Whenever Kenge is in a dry spell and signs have already occurred, the symptom that occurs is making sure that he's making you as a lady to trust him very much. He can even cry, so as he can win your own heart. And whenever he wins that heart, I'm telling you, and you fall in love with that heart of Kenge, you are done. Completely, you are done. He cannot spend anything for you. Whenever you want to spend, he can introduce you to YouTube. Whenever he sees about spending money to you, he rather opens your YouTube channel and tell people, guys, go check him and check her, subscribe, like, and let's subscribe, guys. Let's reach her to 1,000, and let's go, guys. Tomorrow, let's make sure that tomorrow is going to monetize a channel. He can do it for an advantage that you have to give out the visa. That is the symptoms of Kenge. And he can use every kind of the reason to ascombulize people, challenge people, throw them into an imbroglio, so as he can win this kind of a lady. Better even, he cannot pay the workers who are working from his compound than going to spend with this kind of a lady, even in a skeleton house that was not finished. What now is happening right now? All ladies right now, they have known. They knew whenever Kenge want to go somewhere, what is the effect? He goes there and buys somebody and tell you, I love you, I am an African, I'm a YouTuber, I'm earning this and this and this, I can treat you the way you need. Now a lady with by faulting, she gets crazy and fall in love with this guy. What next? The first statement he comes out with, guys, I found love in Argentina. Guys, I found love in Moscow. Guys, I found love in Benin. People now get to say, oh, how is this lady, where is she coming from? People watches to make sure that are getting the real worried about this kind of a girl. The second day, going for a date, the first date, me and my own girlfriend, so as people can go there, using you as a subject to win himself, to make money using you. The third day, the first vacation to London with my girlfriend. You always follow to make sure that you are seeing how is that couples are they going? Are they going to marry themselves? How many ladies were thrown into an imbroglio? Apart from Sharma. How many? Look at even how Sharma looks like. Can you compare Sharma and such kind of Argentinian long nose? Whose the nose are up to where the mouth, even eating, you have to put your nose this way so as you can put the mouth with food. Look at the nyash. Whenever you see somebody call, look at the nyash. Yeah? Nyash is nyashing. Look at Argentinian long nose. Even if whenever he's in a trouser, you cannot reframe with talk about even a sugar cane. Is that a sugar cane coming? So you cannot even tell. Look at how he's always using. And this is in format of making sure that he's a content and he's using you. And whenever you say no into these terms, I cannot continue, is now coming out to say, I break up with my girlfriend, she doesn't need me, or she's this behavior, telling everyone to know that this is how you are. The same way he's doing it to the village. He has never changed. He cannot change because of the stupidity that is still hanging onto his brain. And that's why we have to screw you. We have to screw him so as he can think properly. Why do I say so? Kenge's behavior, it's rhetorical. You will see it, receive, oversee, outsee, and continue seeing. That's how it is. If we want to make sure that everything is properly arranged, tell him to challenge the Argentinian longnose right now. He will see fire without smoke because he's the one now want to be challenged. Even God doesn't sleep one day. He knows that this kind of a person is doing such stupid things. And whenever he comes to the village, oh, I'm supporting this kind of the student to go to school. Whom are you helping? Guys, if I'm not communicating verbally to the Kenge fraternity, if you had that video of the Trench Town grandmother saying that why are you saying no? Oh, why are you saying no? I want to know what's that no. I don't like that no. Oh, what has happened? You know, I've paid money. Yeah, I've paid using the visa. And everything is so fantastic. I've paid it to the hotel. So, do you mean that I should just get that money to go that way? No, why are you saying no? I don't. Look at what Kenge is. The same behavior, same character. And I'm telling people, same character of Kenge. He cannot hear a person whenever he says no, it is a no. He cannot get that a no, it's a no. Why don't you happen to know that if it's a no, it's a no? And whenever you say no, he ever keep on telling you why are you saying no? No. Why are you saying this? I don't. And he want to shoot videos of pornographic sex videos so as he can just post them. So as he can go and show people. And this is the behavior we don't need in the village. Why do you want to pick sex behavior to? Maybe you want to reframe himself, want to refresh himself whenever he's sleeping so as he can just use the pillows? I'm sympathizing with this kind of a boy because the same characters are now coming out. The same characters that the trench, that talk about the Diddy uncle, they are showing outside there. It is the same character. And why can't they change? Why can't you change, Kenge? Why? Even forcing ladies so as you can go and play much of your own sex there. What does it happen to your own things? Why do you want to force? Guys, what I know as me is that even if you have a girlfriend, you can never force that today I want it. You can never force. But what is happening with Kenge? Whenever he meets you, even if it's the first day, he has to make sure that he's gaining you, he's getting whatever he needs from you, and he's acting nicely, and even he can buy you whatever, he can promise you everything. Even promising you the world is possible in Kenge. Even it's possible telling you you will be the commander of the world. It is possible. And it is possible for Kenge to tell you, I'm going to write your name in the book of history, in the Guinness Book of Record. It is possible to Kenge to tell you such. It is possible to Kenge to tell you that what you have to do is one. I'm going to write your name in the effective, modedic way of making sure that everything is moving forward fantastically. Even to the book of the Lord, I'm going to work on it to make sure that I'm adding you there. Kenge can even lie. Whatever he knows, it's a very big lie. And he can tell you. Now I'm sympathizing. You know, guys, what you don't know, let me tell you a story. When the villa was being started to be built, People came together, fathers of that area, that village. Whenever they came together and they started thinking in 2030. They started thinking like people who are good in terms of thinking. They were saying, we have heard, even me I heard it, that Kenge is building a house that he's going to be bringing people from outside the world to come and act pornographic there. That it was there and I heard it. And even if you ask anyone, it is possible. They were told that kind of a house, it is there for the visitors to pay money so as they can act pornographic there. And they're going to be getting the pornographic applications so as they can just be taking the videos that will be shot there. Who doesn't understand me? Whenever the rumors came outside and people were told, don't allow your children or don't allow your people to go to that villa because it's going to be chaotic. Your people are going to be sold in that villa. People never understood. We got it. Even Kenge took himself to the villagers to start surprising them. That whenever I meet a father, I meet a man, I meet a person who is more elite. Whenever he says, hey, hello Kenge, how are you? Oh, Tata, he just stops the bike. He goes to him, get him the 1,000 and tell him, Tata, you know, this is YouTube. You know, I'm just constructing a house with YouTube. No, nothing else. But people ever knew it was going to be happening. And what happened to the reality? What happened to the reality? Whenever the party was being there and he knew that kind of a party, how it was, he announced we are going to have some condoms and we are going to have so many children born in Nyabohansi. Why did it happen? Look at now the child molestation, the girls, how they were molested in Twate Villa. Look at how same YouTubers who wanted to have shoutouts, how they were used. And I think he was hitting until fire will come out. Even we will see smoke to the cucumberizing. And the people were crying because a person can say, I have a husband. I have left a husband somewhere. I want to go so as I can get a shout out. But what you get there is whenever you get there, you are told, if you want bread, make sure that you have a jam. And now, no bread is harder than tea. Nothing is hard. A bread can never be hard than tea. Whenever you subject it with tea, it melts. Those are the ladies who were never subjected to money. And the Kenge knew, if I bring people from outside the world, I tell them. And that's why you can never see the WhatsApp of Kenge. You can never. I tried my best to see the group chat that they're chatting because he has men's group in WhatsApp. I tried to fixate. I only got one group that combined the YouTubers so they can make sure that they're selecting who to help. Headed by the Janet Harassment. And that's the group I ever told you. It is there in the YouTube. It is there in his own WhatsApp because I saw it. But I was about to antagonize and bring you much of the groups. But I saw a group in his phone, written men group. I don't know what was it in front. I think that's why they're discussing everything that they want to do in Africa. They're discussing that I'm coming to Africa. How can I do this and this and this? How can I be added to such kind of a group? And how is that group working? How am I going to do my own digitization? When I come there, I want that room of the demon. Yes. I want that room of Aaron Dante. Yes. I want the other room of a Christmas wrist. Yes, you are given. And they are paying money to come. And the Kenge, whenever they reach here, he says, you are very welcomed. The food is mine. Guys, they are paying in that platform, Kenge. They are paying him to make sure that whenever they reach here, they are catered for. No one should cheat you. And whenever I say that, let me tell you, Ephraim, when the Didi uncle came and we went to Migori to purchase, he told me, You know, I've already paid for my staying at the villa. And the government knows that this kind of the people, they are visitors. They are visitors, yes, but somebody who is hosting them is already eating money for visitation. Whenever they come here, everything is set completely. Gake is told that room should be changed. Anastasia, they are told that room should be mopped. Lucy, she's told food should reach to that man with an immediate, if any kind of food he needs. Now he wants to fool us outside here, thinking we don't know. If Kenge, you have a very minute thing. If I will read that phone, and I will just expose everything because I got much of the synopsis about it. How you are acting, how you are answering calls, how you are answering people, and how you are chatting. Because I saw the chatting. Even you are saying in one of the chats, yeah, Burundian traveler has been suffering, has been getting much of the things, so if we support him, let's support him, and we shall know how to. Guys, I promise you, I'll never fail you. What is the main issue of that one? What is the big main issue of that quotation Kenge is talking out? They know what they are doing. Even if this kind of the people to construct houses, they know if they want a Burundian traveler to send the cucumbers and abroad, to send his own pears abroad, to send his own buttocks abroad, it won't happen. It won't happen. Because he wants to trigger. And whenever they're constructing, they say that who is next? Select to us who is next. That's why you see Gake was put in the portfolio. And I can arrange to you. It was Kenge to start, Mayuguno to follow. From Mayuguno, it was a Nasto, and whenever Nasto is ongoing, after buying the plot, Burundian Traveler was being prepared. And the Anakemi was a part of the program to be prepared again. So as whenever they want to talk about Burundian Traveler, they cannot talk about the Anakemi because there was an intermitation there. There was intermingling there. And they're trying to put us outcrusted because the Anakemi was part of the maids who were at the villa, who were at the the Kong mom home, and they're the ones being used with the Congrats dad. And also we can talk about they were being antagonized with the Kenge. They were coming from his own bedroom, and we are now told that, oh, this kind of the people should put them so that they can be like couples, even formulating another group or another YouTube channel so they can confuse people outside and say, oh, who is the boyfriend to Diana Kemi? Oh, it's Burundian Traveler. Who told you? Who told you? And whenever we come outside here to tell you the fact, people are just saying, oh, no, it can never happen that way. That's the real fact. And from there, from now, the person called Burundian Traveler, they had a person called the True Boy. Go check that. No one can ever see it because it was a lineup of names. The sausage was like... was down there, very down, very down. I saw even Irene Jep was in the wrist. Who else? I saw CJ was in the list. Who else? Gake was there. There was a lady, guys, but I cannot recall because it's several months ago, very several months ago. Even I'm trying my best to recall them. Because even me, I was wondering, can I find my name here? I just antagonized the whole list. Others I don't even recall. Others they were saying, let me tell you how it was. They were communicating, some of them, they will buy for them plots. If only you bear with their own circumstances, you send what they need. And that's why Kenge, you see, whenever somebody says no, he cannot accept it. Look at how the Didi uncle was. Look at how the Trench Town grandmother was acting, saying that no. Why are you saying no? They don't want to feel that no, because it is disgusting to them. It's like now you are not with them. They want something meticulous. They want something very good. So as whenever you say that I want to antagonize your body, and whenever you say yes, they want to be saying thank you very much. And the king is coming outside to tell. And the same group, now they have created another one. Because that group, it's entitled for all YouTubers who want to join, but they have a specific people. And the other group called the Men Association, I don't know, men what? I'm not recalling it, but it was for male only. And they were now requesting, when am I programmed to come to Kenya? Don't take us stupid, Marwa. Don't take us stupid, Kenge. We're not stupid, man. We also have the list, and we know. They're now asking, can I come to see that kind of a woman? Can I come, prepare a session? Can you go and prepare that lady so as whenever I'm coming, tell her I'm coming with things to surprise the children? Look at how the Trench Town grandmother came the first time. He came with bulky items to make sure that he is coming to see this kind of a girl called Percy, how she is looking, how she's wearing, so as whenever she comes or whenever he comes, he can say that, okay, this is the person. So prepare them whenever I come. I want to meet with them. And Kenge, what's the behavior? He goes and tells them, your sponsor is coming, and is coming with much of the things clad very well. He's going to be landing tomorrow, and everything going to be very good. Whenever they came, whenever he arrives onto the villa, what are they told? They are told now it's your session. You can even go to their home. You can even, you kids remain here. Pass you just to go to your home, go show him where you are living. So as they can get a room of communication. And the Kenge tries to control it because he doesn't want to mess. But this time round, they messed. Oh my living God, they messed. They don't know even what to say. They don't know even what to shout out. They don't know even what to complain about. They're now thrown into an imbroglio already. So we are just asking Kenge, please, 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 if you think we are stupid outside here as YouTubers in Nyaboansi, we are more enlightened than you. We have more information even than yourself, you know. Kenge, you are exposed already, bro. Just cool down and bring your own attention to the village. The big urge is one. Don't act that you are the person earning a lot of money and you want to tarnish the people who grew with you also. And some awkwardnessly, there's some people coming out to tell, oh, don't cut the hand that fed you one day. I'm just sympathizing with such kind of the people. Maybe they don't understand the real meaning of cutting a hand that fed you. Who fed who? Who fed who? And whenever we said who fed who was depending on who to make the content? Who was using who to make a content? So sometimes whenever somebody wants to speak out, you should narrate and clarify everything dismissiously to make sure that everybody can just hear you. Let me say this. Kenge has to change the behavior. If this is the same behavior and people are going to come out now and again to condemn this kind of an evil spirit that is in Kenge, this kind of a devil called Kenge, so as they can ever think and rethink and think again. Because even if a girlfriend is complaining on the system, you are making money. No one has denied that you are making money. Even me, I'm making money, yes. You are making good or some amount of money in the platform, yes. But why can't you even buy some clothes? Why can't you take even your girlfriend to where they need? You only need sex so as you can throw them to an imbroglio. Stupid. That's the only thing that's always onto your head. The only thing I can just see from this portfolio, whenever Kenge said, I'm going to take my girlfriend to South Africa, Johannesburg. Who saw that video in South Africa? Somebody to tell me. If you saw a video of Kenge saying that I'm going to take my girlfriend to South Africa with my money. Who saw a video in South Africa? Who saw a video in South Africa? Oh, my living God. Look at how you are being challenged. Kenge is bored. Argentinian Longnose is bored too. They are boring themselves. They're only lacking a day to separate. And I can tag them a day. In the Christmas daytime, separate. Whenever Jesus is being born, separate everybody to do it again. And it's going to be the best day for you to antagonize your own properties and shift to anywhere you want. But Kenge doesn't listen to this kind of the things that we're always taking. Now you will only hear about another person coming and saying, oh, Kenge has ever used me in this and this and this and this. He promised me this and this and this. How many people have you ever promised? And coming out to tell us, oh, you are jealous. How many people did you promise? Fake promises like the president of Kenya. Fake promises. That's why we come together as one and say, Kenge must go. Everything he's coming out with, it's a lie. Kenge must go. Everything that is put in a first consideration with Kenge, Kenge must go. It is a crooked. Kenge is always relying on buttocks and make sure that he's only getting sex from the young girls from the village and the entire world. Kenge must go. Fakenism. And just walking meticulously and heterozygously with no panties, my Kenge must go. We can never be represented with a person who is thinking like a toilet. It's like a flying toilet which is just walking. Kenge must go. And we really sympathize with even the family. That's why the Condad will never recommend him to stay into that kind of a position. Because whenever even he passes through the dining room, he leaves the pathetic pathogens still coming out as a smell in that room. Kenge must go. For repossess and to make sure that everything is in control in Nyabohanse, Kenge must go. To reunite again in Nyabohanse, all YouTubers to have a one common spirit of saying that this is this, Kenge must go. To come out with a clear and a vivid response about our villages and no child molestation, Kenge must go. To talk about passes issues with the visitors who are being brought with Kenge to the village, Kenge must go. To stop the conmam not to attack the small people because of their own hypocritic way, Kenge must go. To reveal the only intimidations that were given with the police and other goons outside there, as they want maybe our own tools and equipment, Kenge must go. And this is a warning to Kenge. Don't think that you know everything. There are people who are more than you. There are people who think more than you. Don't ever get to your mind that this kind of the people, they're from the village. Maybe they learned in village schools. What we see is knowledge and we see the skills. I am just 25. I can work in any company. As long as I am just in that situation, I can work. Even the easiest thing for a man to do, riding a bike, even driving a vehicle, which is an automatic, not even a manual. Kenge doesn't know anything. Is that a person to come and tell us nonsense? Is that a person to come out and say that, oh, this is me, this is do, zang zang zung, ag zang gung, farkan zhang, aramang, harojing. We are not interested. And that's why we say, Kenge must go. So as we can be happy in the village.